Hi boys and girls, welcome to our integrated studies session. Today we will be learning about the lungs and the stomach. We're going to start off our lesson by listening to a song. Are you ready boys and girls? Let's go. The stomach is a muscular organ located on the left side of the upper abdomen. The functions are to store and break down food and make gastric juice to help digest the food that we eat. Moving to the lungs. The lungs are a pair of spongy air-filled organs located on either side of the chest. They allow you to take in fresh air and get rid of stale air. Also, they even help you talk. Stomach and lungs. Yes, boys and girls, we are looking at the stomach and the lungs. So as you heard in the song, the stomach is a muscular organ. Can you say the word muscular for me, please? Yes, a muscular organ located on the left side of the upper abdomen. And the lungs, that's a pair of spongy air-filled organs. And those are located on either side of the chest. We're going to be doing our very first activity. You're going to be answering some questions based on what you heard when you listened to the song. Okay, boys and girls? So our very first question, which adjective was used in the song to describe the lungs? Adjective. Do you remember what adjectives are though? Exactly, describing words. Great. Excellent job. Spongy. So the word spongy was the adjective used to describe the lungs. Great job. Our next question. Sam says that he has 2 lungs and Troy says that he has 1 lung. Who is correct and why? Go ahead. All right, you say Sam. Why is Sam correct? Okay, because we have 2 lungs. How do we know that we have 2 lungs? Excellent job, because it said pair. Great job. And we know that pair refers to 2 things. Wonderful. What is the name of the organ that helps with the digestion process? Wonderful. The stomach. Now, boys and girls, I want you to tell me a 9-letter word that could be used to replace breathing in and breathing out. 9-letter word. Wonderful job. Breathing. Can you spell the word breathing for me, please? B-R-E-A-T-H-I-N-G. Wonderful. 9 letters. Breathing. Now to our final question, students. What is the purpose of the gastric juice produced by the stomach? There we go. It helps to break down the food. Wonderful job. Give yourselves a pat on the shoulder. Excellent. Now to our next activity, we're going to be matching the clues to the correct organs. Now to our first clue, rounded hollow organ. Which is it? Wonderful job. The stomach. Great job. Now to our next clue, this is a pear. That's wonderful. It's actually the lungs. The next clue, this organ shapes like the letter J. Great job. The stomach. Now to our final clue, spongy air-filled organ. Great job. The lungs. Excellent. Now for this activity, students, you will have to stand because I want you to do the activity with me. You're going to be placing both hands on your chest. Yes. Now we're going to be taking a deep breath in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let it out. One more time. Let it out. Now students, what happened when you took the deep breath in? Okay, your chest went out. Do you know why your chest went out? Go ahead. Excellent job, because your lungs are filled with air. So the air that you're taking in, your lungs became filled with that air, and so your chest went out. Then when you breathe out, the air is released from your lungs, causing your chest to go inwards. I'm going to be showing you a demonstration of how the lungs actually work. So I have an empty plastic bottle and I have a balloon. So the balloon will represent the lungs and the plastic bottle will represent you breathing in and out. So you're going to take your balloon and you're going to put it over the mouth of the plastic bottle, just like that. When you squeeze the bottle, if you notice the balloon is getting bigger, that's your lungs taking in the air. But if you notice when you let the bottle go, then the air is coming out of your lungs, just as how the balloon is going back to its normal size. Okay students, so in today's lesson, you learned how to make a model showing how the lungs work. You also learned about the functions of the lungs and the stomach, what they look like and where they are located. For your homework, I want you to use 4 to 5 facts to make a jingle on either the lungs or the stomach. You'll get to share it in our next lesson. Until then, see you. Bye.